Happy Winterween. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria and welcome to the first day of Winterween. If you're not familiar with Winterween, it is an offshoot of Summerween hosted by Gabby from Gabby Reads. Somewhere here, put her information down below. But Winterween is a way for us to bring the spooky season back in to winter, because why not be spooky all year round? I participated in Summerween for the first time this past year during a hurricane, which was fun and had a great time. So I definitely wanted to participate in Winterween for the first time in 2025. Words. So I wanted to make this quick video here. It is January 9th, so the day before Winterween, and I'm going to post this video on the first day of Winterween, which is January 10th. So if you are interested in participating in Winterween, it is not too late. You can hop on and get yourself involved in a little bookish challenge today, because this is going to go from January 10th to January 16th, so you'll be able to spend the full week trying to finish all the prompts. I think I showed this in a previous video, but I actually made on my TBR, I posted the prompts, which I will also put here so you can see them, and I will link the This is Summerween Instagram page where you can find all the information there as well. So I put the prompts here. It's a haunted house theme for this Winterween, so I drew a little haunted house, and then I have my Winterween prompts all filled out. I've already picked out my books. I do believe I went through these in my reading vlog that I posted on Wednesday, but I wanted this to be Winterween centric. So I thought I would go through our TBR for Winterween and let you know if there's anything else. Oh, we'll go through the TBR for Winterween, and we're also going to talk about the Instagram challenges that Gabby has. I've already started working on them, which I'm proud of myself because I didn't participate really in any of the Instagram challenges before in Summerween. But your girl's planning on doing it this time. I've already taken the first two pictures and put them together. So let's go ahead and jump into the prompts, and I'll tell you what my TBR is going to be for this Winterween. I have no clue. Our first book on my Winterween TBR is going to be The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. I am using this prompt, this book for the first prompt for Winterween, which is read a book in the dark or at night. So I read at night all the time, so really any of these books could fall into this, but I've really been wanting to read The Tainted Cup, especially because the second one in the Leviathan series will be coming out this year, and I already feel like I'm behind, and it's on my top 30 new releases of the year to read, so I've got to read The Tainted Cup, obviously. I was able to pick up a copy from my library, so to see if I like her. I feel like I'm going to. So my understanding is this is like a dark academia magical version of a Sherlock Holmes kind of story, possibly with romance, is what I understand this book to be. Every booktuber that I follow who has read this book has absolutely loved it, so I am super excited to read it. I can't wait. I'm trying to finish 2 books today, so I'll be all set and ready to go for Winterween, and I do think this will be my first one because I do believe this is the longest book on my TBR, so I want to go ahead and get it going. So we're not trying to rush to finish it at the end of the week next week. Our next prompt is read a horror or a thriller, and I am so stuffy, which doesn't make any sense because the allergies aren't allerging. And I chose a short book for this. that has been on my TBR for a hot minute. The book I chose for just a horror or thriller is What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. I've had this book, I think I bought it like the middle of the year last year because a lot of people have talked about these books. I've never read a T. Kingfisher before, so a little short one to be my introduction to her. I know this is a retelling of sorts of The Fall of the House of Usher, so it's like horror gothic vibes. That's all I really know. I've not seen the show The Fall of the House of Usher. I've not seen the show The Fall of the House of Usher, nor have I read the original work by Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm going to read this and see how it goes. Our third choice, our third prompt for Winterween is read a book with a house on the cover or in the title. And this one I'm excited about as well. I match. Ooh, look at this vibe. Yes, we're vibing in this outfit with my makeup as well, on point. So for a book with a house on the cover, which we'll see so you can get a little closer. See, there's a nice little gothic manor here. This is The Witch Would Not by Olivia Atwater. I do have her first trilogy actually on my buzzword cover challenge from Books and Lala, from Kayla from Books and Lala, and the first one in that series, The Half a Soul, which I believe is a Regency kind of magical trilogy. This one is, I believe, the start to a Victorian one, and it is about a governess whose charge goes missing, and the father of this son does not believe in fairies, but clearly the kid's been kidnapped and she has to kind of figure it out. And so I thought this sounds super fun. Going with the gothic theme here, I really think we are staying in theme with this TBR thus far. So I picked this up from a local bookstore near the end of November, early December, something like that. But this cover alone, I was going to purchase it. So I'm excited to read this, and I'm excited to read her other series as well, because we do love a little magical historical fantasy situation. The next Winterween prompt is read a horror book published 5 or more years ago. And here is where we're going a little outside of our little gothic. We are going outside of our gothic trend here. I decided to pick up my very first Stephen King novel, fictional novel, because I have read On Writing by Stephen King, and I have chosen Carrie for this prompt, which is Stephen King's first published work. I have seen both Carrie movies, I believe, but I've never read the book, and so I thought, but I'm excited to pick up a Stephen King. I do think I would like his books, I just have never engaged with them. So this will be the time. When is a better time than Winterween? Maybe for Summerween, I'll pick a different Stephen King. It'll be great. The final Winterween prompt is to read a novella, manga, or listen to a spooky audiobook. And I kind of hinted at this already, but I am actually going to read the original The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe, which is a novella. I thought since I was going to read What Moves the Dead, might as well read the original work. And maybe, just maybe, because I do think, let me double check. I know this was super popular when it came out, so I was thinking that since I'm going to be reading What Moves the Dead and The Fall of the House of Usher, that during the week of Winterween, I would also watch The Fall of the House of Usher by Mike Flanagan on Netflix. It is only 8, it's a drama miniseries, so it's only 8 episodes, and there are no additional seasons, so I think it would be a great little bookend to these prompts to go ahead and watch this TV adaptation of this story as well, and really get into the gothic horror theme that we're going with for our Winterween. So those are the TBR plans and possibly our watch plans. Now, as I mentioned, there is also Instagram prompts for each day in Winterween that you can participate in as well. And the first day is post your TBR, which you will be able to see on my Instagram, but here's the picture here. Isn't she cute? I don't have all the books physically, so these are the ones that we do have. You'll also see my little Winterween drawing here. The second day is to post book spines, book spines with black and orange. So here is my rendition of that. Much harder to find orange book spines than I thought it would be, but I did actually have quite a few, which I was happy with. The third prompt for day 3, it's post a reel of your reading routine. This one will be interesting for me because I don't really have a reading routine. I just do. Wherever I end up, I read wherever the wind takes me, but I will figure that out. Perhaps I will post my journal reading routine as I finish a book and go into a new one. Perhaps that will be what we do. I'm not sure yet. Haven't shared on that one. The fourth day is post your current read, as I will not know where we're at on day 4. Hopefully we're on track, but I won't know which book we're reading, so I will post and hopefully make it cute. We'll see. For day 5, the prompt is post a picture of all your books with houses on the cover. This one is going to be difficult for me because I think I have like one, and you've seen it. So it's a problem. I'm going to have to do a little digging. I don't think I have many covers with houses on it, which is interesting. Very interesting. Day 6 is post a picture of your book in a winter setting. Also going to be difficult because I live in Texas and we don't get much winter settings here. We are currently in the process of a bit of a freeze like a lot of the country, but our freezes look very different than the Midwest or the Northeast. So, and we're no longer in Dallas, which means that the likelihood of snow is also a lot lower here as well in Houston area. So I don't know what my winter setting will be, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. And then finally on day 7, again, which is January 16th, next Friday, the final prompt is to post your final read. So we'll see where we're at on there to post our final read. But that is the gist of Winterween. I would love to hear what your TBR is. If you have a video that you're putting up for your Winterween TBR, feel free to go ahead and post it down below. I'd love to check them out. If you have an Instagram that you're going to be posting on, go ahead and put that down below as well. I would love to follow you. I'm trying to build up my BookTube Instagram because I decided to separate them. So I want to follow more girls. I want to keep my feed nice and book forward. So feel free to drop that below as well. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stick around for more nerdish and bookish content, feel free to subscribe. I upload every Wednesday and most Sundays. And stick around because I will be posting at least 2 Winterween vlogs during this week. We'll see how it kind of shapes out. So definitely one on Sunday, definitely one on Wednesday. And then maybe I will do like a quick Winterween wrap on Friday, just kind of going over everything that we've accomplished. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, I hope you read a good book. I hope you find some joy. And most importantly, I hope you do something to make the world a better place. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.